Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG. King of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sports, man. We're back with another episode of what? We got MLB to show. We got Game 2 of the NLCS, you know what I'm saying, Championship Series. We got the Mets, and we got the Dodgers here tonight. They played earlier, Game 2. Yesterday was Game 1. Dodgers got beat 10-5. Today was 6-4. Now let's see what this game is going to be like. So, Darnell Mason Jr., home run king, home run champion, has 82, but has 3 home runs on the season. Can he come out and smack some more tonight? We don't know. We're trying to see how is it going to go down, because I think it's going to go down very beautiful. Dodgers, Mets, next. Dirty Creek Sports, MLB Fox. Let's go, y'all. Sure.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Indians launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-7. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
So like I said, we got the Mets and we got the Dodgers next. So the Dodgers have to win these next 3 games, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So this is Game 3. Tomorrow's Game 4. I might do tomorrow Game 4 and 5. So might have to do it that way since I'm trying to knock them out in 5 games. That's what the Dodgers is trying to do. They're trying to knock them out in 5 games. Cleveland is up on the Yankees 2-0. Looks like that series is going a whole different type of way. Doesn't look like the Yankees are just going to come out there and do their thing. But anyway, let's get up into the game. Dodgers and the Mets. Yamamoto will come out pitching tonight. All right, we're going to go with the Brooklyn Dodgers look tonight. Let's go. Okay, City. Okay. You know, when I start doing these right here, when I be setting up the teams and the rotations and the lineups and all that, I'm going to start playing the MLB music. But let's go, y'all. It's an overcast in New York. Oh, no. We going to put T. Lee out there. It's an overcast tonight. Right field. Yeah, like I said, this is the we're gonna put Trey Mancini out there. Trey Mancini. As we gonna put Kenny Lofton right there. Page is second. Now we're going to put Page at third. All right, we're going to put Page at third. And we're going to put my man C.Y. at left. Because this is what I'm saying. I want to see how this lineup right here. I want to see how this lineup right here is going to do. Like, they did great in the first season, the NLD series. Like, they knocked in some home runs. They got a lot of great runs with this lineup. But my question is this lineup good enough to take 5 games? Is this lineup good enough to push the Dodgers into the World Series? I think it can, but I have a problem because I think it's only just going to push them as far as they can get, and they're going to probably have to win either it's gonna come down to either 2 games or Game 7. So we gonna see how that's gonna go, and we gonna get into it.
On MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Peterson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Striding in, Darnell Mason, and we are set for
baseball
here this evening.
YG up first. What is he going to do with the first pitch?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second.
He's on base with an extra base hit for his first hit.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive.
I think, hey, look here. I think they ready, bro. They amped up from that last game.
Oh, swings and hits a laser to right. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And you know what's crazy? This is why.
First offering on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
This is why in the MLB and also in the NBA playoffs, it is so hard. Like, this is why they say you can't approach it the regular season like the playoffs. You can't approach the playoffs like the regular seasons because
things figured out. It's going to be a real short outing.
This is why though, because in baseball and the NBA is very few practice sessions. You see what I'm saying? For the playoffs, so because you spend most of your time either traveling or getting ready for the next game.
As a look, now the pitch. Line hard, but foul. Page leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Look like Mookie trying to get him one.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Third extra base hit, baby.
Safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And this is what they're doing, too. They're not trying to throw their pitches as hard as they can because more velocity and speed, the longer the trajectory of the ball goes.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, good changeup.
That one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch.
The
right
changeup
there.
looks beautiful.
Changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Try to shave off the corner.
Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Ooh,
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Man, I could have swore I saw some asteroid fragments or common fragments falling to the earth this afternoon. You can go back on my page and look it up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A base hit into center field. Now the relay home.
Ooh, Mickey, let's go, baby. 3-0.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Matty-O, let's go, baby.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. Watches this one in there for a high strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
All right, there we go. My bad.
The 2-2 one more time. Now, oh my, this
Matteo.
ball is crushed. Look
Matteo.
at it go.
Matteo. Let's go, Matteo. Matt Olson with the home run. Dodgers are up in game 3, 5-0. Now, I done seen a few games,
Matt Olson
just like the
connects
first
for a 2-run home run. His first homer
the first
so far
round
in the
where they
series,
played the
and
Phillies.
with it, the Dodgers
They
have
were up on the
opened it up to a
Phillies. Man, let me tell you,
5-0
Philly
lead.
knocked that shit down.
People
Going
always
towards the
wonder
late
why some
rounds, they
players
had to,
make
I mean,
so
late
much
innings,
money.
they tried to,
And
they
there's
had
your
to hold
answer.
on, bro,
The
because if
great
they
ones
didn't,
find a way
it was
to
over
rise
for
to
the
the
Dodgers. But
occasion in the
Matteo,
postseason,
Matt
and he
Olson with the
did right
home
there.
run. 1-run blast. Like a crackhead wanted to dime. You feel me?
And she'll take a look at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger
Oh,
back in
yeah.
plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
What you mean, Randy Savage?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate.
KK. Let's go, KK.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, did y'all see the
Belted
college
high
football
and deep
playoff
into right
rankings?
Center fielder looking up. At the
Oh,
track.
my goodness,
The
Keber
ball
Ruiz.
outta
6-0.
here into the visitors' bullpen.
I guess that ass whooping in game 1 that the Dodgers took was personal.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the
Maybe it was
series.
personal.
As they pile on, it's
I
now
think it was
6-0.
because, like, they're coming back now. Like he said, they're piling it on. They piling it on heavy, player. Tommy Lee is up next. Like, it doesn't get no better because after Tommy Lee, if you don't get this out, Tommy Lee gets on base, will hit a home run. You still got Dino YG next. Oh, look at the skipper.
That skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Bye-bye. Sit down. You still got Darnell YG.
As he just didn't have it today, as he leaves
Still got
without
Mookie.
being
Still
able
got
to
Kevin
finish an
Ross.
inning.
Because Mookie is at the 4th spot playing shortstop. You still got Kevin Ross. Kevin Ross.
Much earlier than anticipated.
You still got Trey
Obviously,
Mancini.
he'll try and right the ship in the
Keber
very
Ruiz.
first inning.
Still got Page. Matteo again. Like, come on, man. This is the Dodgers year. Now, I know everybody was worried. I know everyone was worried because game 1 looked like a cause for panic to hit the panic button. But let me tell you, this is the Dodgers year. I don't care what you say. They won a World Series. It's not last season, but the season before. Darnell Mason Jr. got his first ring with the Dodgers in his first year with the Dodgers.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And speaking of Darnell Mason Jr., there was speculation, and I heard that there's rumors that if they make it to the World Series,
Saws him off here.
he's going to change up his swing.
No one will get this one.
I would love to see that.
2 out, nobody on.
I mean, there has been video of him practicing his new swing, but
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal
nobody's
with a
seen him
1-2
like
count.
actually hit with it outside of his team.
Now this one is
That's
blasted
gone.
to left
That was
field.
nasty.
No doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
And that's one thing they say about Darnell Mason Jr.'s new swing. They said, you thought his swing that he has now, where he hit 83 home runs, is nasty?
Solo
Check his
shot
new
here to
swing.
left.
I don't.
His
They,
first
the
homer
manager's
so
like,
far
I
in the
don't know
series, as
if
this
they're gonna,
lead
if he's
swells
gonna
to
use it, but
7-0.
that new swing is deadly and it's lethal, play.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted
My bad.
around.
See, yeah, that's why I need some headphone mics.
The 1-0.
That shit with the headphones.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know y'all be like, damn, the mic falling. Fuck you over there fighting.
High in the air out to center field. Adele is
But I can't get one.
As he tucks this one away to retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 7. The Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tommy Lee gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings, hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well,
Okay, let's go, Tommy.
They need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And there's been speculation, too, that next year Tommy Lee is
First pitch coming. Here it is.
changing up his
Played
throwing
low
motion.
here, ball 1.
A lot of these guys are going to change up a lot of the stuff they do next year because they see some things isn't working, but other things are. I mean, you can't be mad at that, though.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way. Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Come on, T.
Runner
Lee.
at first with no outs here.
Hold on, y'all. What's up? Hello. Man, did you know I just saw some asteroids falling?
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. 1 out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Pete Alonso comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So a three-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Jurickson profile. Long drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a three-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. So
up steps Joey Bart now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lee is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty D, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
As a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But
Let's
the
go.
Mets strike for 3,
Let's go.
coming courtesy of this
Strikeout.
three-run home
Gave up a
run.
3-run home run,
Second
but
inning coming up.
cool.
It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mets 3. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Eats him up a bit. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in now, Anton Page. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. His career line against Waka. He's a .375 hitter. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Betts is playing here against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 8-3. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Christian Carter.
The left fielder.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Profar has a play. And the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Joe Adell.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit to left field.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution on the hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and he's settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a miss. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Olson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Into the box, Kevin Ross. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1.
21.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Olsen isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Now back, Texas, Taylor Ruiz.
And up next to be Kelbert Ruiz. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D, how about this, D-Ron? You come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Corey Oswalt is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So now to the plate, Tommy Lee. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. Now it goes out the window. He just makes it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while.
Standing in now, Darnell Mason. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Prior to the 0-1.
All right, I'm back, y'all. My bad. I had a phone call.
Back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets 3. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Seems like Tommy Lee has finally settled in.
And the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His 4th long ball of this series. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs or this big ballpark at Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the benches in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Alonso playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season.
I'm gonna have to check on a few little things about Tommy Lee, because I'm like, why is he pitching like this?
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count is 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back.
Like I was saying earlier,
and he may need some
yes,
attention.
this is the Dodgers' year, but I feel like it's a lot of things that.
The 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left.
Ooh. What the fuck?
And he'll pull into second.
Oh my God! I grabbed it. Y'all ain't see me grab it, but he.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting his baseball.
Like, look at this, bro. Look, I grabbed it, but the shit bounced off my glove.
He was able to pick good with it.
I'm like, grab the ball. But it's all good, man. Good try. See white.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Okay, Page.
Off the
My
bat,
nigga
that
Page.
soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, Rose be tripping, dog. I'm in here watching 2.5 Men too.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll reach first as they can't make
Man,
the
the
play
fucking
on him.
buttons, man.
Stepping into the box, Joey Bart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
I'm sitting up here pressing
First and
anybody like
second
just
now, 1 man
throw
out.
somebody.
That's wide, 2-0. Bart, a native of Georgia, who was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Ooh, Dino YG got a good arm on him.
Now batter, center fielder, Joe Adell.
So Joe Adell bats now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mets 4. Set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas
we about to wear the rest of these pitches
because this
out.
team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Trey Mancini up next, baby.
1-0 home.
Try.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to
All
first
these
in
balls
time. 1
breaking
gone
my
here in the
bats.
4th.
Now batter,
Now at the plate, Anton Hage. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team.
We ain't
not
stopping,
afraid
baby.
to execute.
For everybody that's just joining in,
Into
welcome
the
to the
windup.
Dodgers
Here
and the
comes the
Mets.
0-1.
Game 3. Championship
Liner toward
series.
right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
Fired to the at-bat.
Pitch out, pitch out, pitch out.
And he's back in standing. Here's Mookie Betts. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Not in time, and he's in
Let's
there
go,
with
baby.
a double.
Another extra base hit. Let me tell you, I told you guys, this is the Dodgers' year.
This guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
To the plate now, Christian Carter, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
His 10th pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down.
I should have
for
took it
extra
home
bases.
with Mookie, but it's all good. Ooh.
Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Here comes the skipper.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is
Oh, that's
going to
that
pay a
pitching
quick
coach.
visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember that.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after.
We were talking about when I was selecting the lineup, I was saying this is the lineup. This is the alternate lineup or designated lineup that they created in the middle of the season. And you saw it a few games, but you also saw it the first round in the NLDS against Philly. Now, tell me the truth. Be honest with me. Do you think this lineup right here
You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
is a lot more dangerous than the regular lineup, or is it just as good as the regular lineup? Because, like, look, it's 11-4, good game. But the only thing about this lineup that baffles me and rattles me a little bit is the pitching play of Tommy Lee. You feel me? That's what bothers me. It's the pitching. It's the pitching of Tommy Lee. Like, don't get it twisted. He got some good strikeouts. He got some good outs. Got some good Ks and everything. But he gave up 4 runs. But he also gave up a few hits. He has to get that together because
back up the middle.
When it comes to the
get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
But when it comes to
now, but he's
the World Series, let me tell you, that's not going to fly, player.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your
Look at this. It's 12-4.
With that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly
8-run ball game, and it's only the top of the 4th.
That big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
High in the air
that's
down
an out.
the right
Tag
field
up.
line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on
Sacrifice
4 hits.
run. It's cool, it's cool.
Errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Mets 4. Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
Now in the box, Corey Oswalt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Julio Urias with his first pitch, and it's a strike.
And that misses 1-1.
She super glued a car to his nuts.
And it's fouled away. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do
he's
when you're
going to be
trying to
better
have a
next
good
game.
pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Don't worry, he's going to get it together next game. I promise you.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Urias, a native of Mexico. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, they got to get that together.
Hey, not a bad pitch.
It's an 8-run game. Can't be mad.
Zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. Mancini is there to put it away, and the runner will be
That was
forced
easy
to
for
retreat
Mancini.
back to first. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets lead 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Up where we left off, Cable Ruiz. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left.
First pitch.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Don't tell me
some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He dropped it. Okay, we'll take that. Julio Urias up at the plate.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Robert Gesellman, top of the 5th. 8-run ball game.
Center base hit.
Just get on.
And that's the first down.
He thought that was going to be out. That's why. He's out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that
How's he out?
Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
But that's because Julio Urias should have started running. I understand that you thought it was an out, but that's why they always tell you to run. Don't matter.
So
you know why, G?
The order turns over now and set to go Darnell Mason.
Take the first pitch. See what he's throwing. In fact.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
That was kind of late.
One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I mean, I ain't like it, so
In a double
fuck
play
it.
situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bellinger looking up. Gone!
Okay, home run, baby. See, they giving everybody else the money balls, but Darnell Mason Jr., they already know. He hit 83 home runs in the season. They're not about to give him any more.
First homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
They push the lead even further.
Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Anton Page, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopper right side of the infield. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 14-4. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Come on now, wrap it up. We are in New York.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, 3-1 count.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-1. Hit hard down the line. But
Full
a foul
count,
ball,
full count.
and it's
Let's
full
go.
now at 3-2. Payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Straight.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
That's the strikeout he
Delivery
needed.
to him on the way. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
To the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mason is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Ooh, good catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
At the plate, Joey Bart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
And he's not a strikeout
pitcher.
foul ball. That's what it is. I mean, he makes contact, but
the 1-2 popped him up. Bentz shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, that these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Garcia is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So striding in, Christian Carter is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up.
had to go get him another one.
Shift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Standing in now, Kevin Ross. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Dodgers lead 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
He will not be stealing base anymore.
At the plate, Joe Adell. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Chop this one right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First out. Told you not a strikeout pitcher.
Rick Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Mets. Number 5.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Good way to run it by.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
I mean, I guess he's going to prove it that he's a better pitcher.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on.
There he comes. The payoff.
Slider
Told you with the payoff pitch.
Plate, a full 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Mets go down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they
Dodgers
are way
14, Mets
behind.
4. Into the 6th, going into the 7th, baby.
Seawall comes on to pitch now.
All
Looking for
Seawalls
better
out there.
results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Cable Ruiz will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
Home run, Cable
to
Ruiz.
lead off the inning.
He laid off with that. That's crazy.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
And now Julio Urias. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Darnell Mason.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Darnell Mason. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away.
I see he trying to take the home run every time.
The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here's a fly ball.
Oh, there he goes.
Going back
There
to
it
the
goes.
right fielder.
There it goes.
To the track.
Oh,
and a scaling
another
attempt
one.
to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
He put some
A
power
solo
on that
shot
one.
here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series as this lead got even wider.
That's the 2nd of the series. His 3rd of the playoffs. 16-4 game.
Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. Last game, Seth Lugo, he gave it to us. That's why I'm kind of like, oh man.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And this game right here could be bad for business for the Mets.
And a miss.
Ooh, that's my fault.
He was expecting
Because
a pitch inside. It's
they're
1-1.
going deep into their pitching rotation, so that ain't a good look.
Still only 1 out in the inning. a little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Short, hit hard. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box, Anton Page. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Okay, Mookie. Up at
So
bat.
now to the plate, Mookie Betts. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Top of the 7, baby.
Now, Christian Carter lying towards center field.
See, that's one thing I like about C.Y. He's a slap hitter. Like, I'm not saying that he can't hit. He won't hit.
So it's 2 runs.
But hold on, we're going to talk more about this
No
after
errors
this.
and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. LA's on top, 16-4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. Mack gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 9, Caleb Mack.
My bad. But yeah, like I was saying though, he's a slap hitter, and he swings through, but it's more like a backhand slap or like a front hand slap when he follows through. And I like that one thing about him, because like that's a very unique style, and he can put the ball in the stands. He had 53 home runs in the season. I thought he was going to go neck and neck with Mason this year for the title, but
here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Shot to third and handled
shot,
for
Page.
the first out.
Now back, the right field, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Roberts at the call.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Man, that's crazy. Purdue is number 2 in basketball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here.
Look at K-Mac.
Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Man, he whacked that. I didn't think he was going to give up any. See, he got to be a better relief pitcher.
Here's Pete Alonso.
This is why we need Javier Lopez back. This is why the Dodgers, they need Javier Lopez back.
2 for 3 in this one.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving effort as it's off his glove.
Oh, and he's out.
The throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless.
I like the way they shaved the top of the zone off.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Avisail Garcia would be next. Payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They got to lock in.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And that's
there we go.
Well, 0-2 now.
Gotta get it together.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
He's shortened up for that.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
It's like they're not chasing nothing.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Joey Bart. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 16-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Kevin Ross waits on deck.
Yeah, he ain't got burners like that to get a triple, so.
3-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
God.
Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall.
He crushed that.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Kevin Ross. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Cable Ruiz will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Mack. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Set and the pitch. Right side hit hard. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That was a good base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging
way to make
rights
contact
for the
with
next couple
it.
weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Dan Winkler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adley Rutschman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 76, Adley Rutschman.
At the plate, Darnell Mason fouled off. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 delivery.
Alabama got a nice little squad.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He went deep back in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle.
Good shot.
Will get
Good
there,
shot.
and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 17-5. Stepping up now, Joe Adell, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Should have let Mason go.
Same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Yeah, he's done for the night.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ace Curtis is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 0, Ace Curtis.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up. Olsen ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
Thank you, man. I'm about to say.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll
Cody
see
B.
if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he fouls this one off. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side.
Ooh,
Throw
good
on
out.
First, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And next will be the Mets.
Yeah, that's some very good work.
Alonso, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Went about halfway there, but it's a cold strike regardless. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
All right, no more balls high from the zone.
And you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Okay.
So 4 runs in the inning, but a note there was that they came on the strength of 3
Big
home
dog
runs.
AP and Tom
Ninth
Page.
inning coming up.
Ninth inning.
Dodgers lead
Let's
this
go.
one 17-9. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Anton Page. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Oh, he think he's slick.
A guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready on 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The runner at first with
Okay,
no outs here.
Ohtani won an MVP. Okay. I knew he was going to win it this year.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian Carter.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Stepping in, Avisail Garcia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Okay, we in the bottom of the 7th. Well, the bottom of the 9th. I apologize.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Mets fans are just on edge with a sad face.
And it's fouled away. A 1-1 home. Here is in there for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And a step
First
on
out.
First
Let's
for
go,
the out.
baby.
3 unassisted.
The pitcher, 23,
I definitely want to see that Texas and Georgia
Andres
game.
Jimenez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
hitting for the Mets. Number 50, Andres Jimenez.
And he'll He'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on
Two
to
outs.
first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adell.
Mets down to their final out now. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First pitch of the at-bat. Them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he
Got him
gets
looking, struck him out. Strike three. Game is over, baby.
This one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
7 days a week, that's 6 hours. If a chick with me, she like big house. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a chick rich, the clothes off.
I'm cold, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. My diamonds and stones water. I TD like Coach Carter. They tell my no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull her on turning head.
17-9 in this one tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Julio Urias gets the W on the mound. David Peterson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922.
Man, that was a good game. No lie.
For your continued support and remind you to
They only struck out twice, which was Darnell Mason Jr. It's cool, though. You have those type of games, but still he has a home run for the night. Got his 3rd in the series. New York Mets fall big. But they're again at home tomorrow, so let's see how they respond. That's the question. It's a lot of Mets fans that's going to wonder, how will they respond? Look how deep they went into their pitching lineup. I told you. They might have to respond in a way that it's going to come somewhere you don't even know where it's going to come from. They're going to have tired arms tomorrow, tired legs. It's a 2-1 lead with the Dodgers, so I know it ain't impossible, but anything's possible. And don't forget we got some basketball coming soon. 2K and college hoops 2K and NBA 2K5. Because we got a lot of college hoops 2K8 recruits coming to NBA 2K25. So we're going to do that. You can come through, get recruited. We still got Floyd Mayweather left. We still got to finish his career. We still got some more boxing. So stay tuned for all that. But you already know what time it is, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie, man. I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I'm your boy, Darnell YG, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. We out.